43,000.
43,000.
43. Yeah. I'll just get my iPad so I can bring my restream chat up on here.
Okay.
Well, I keep looking.
Do you manage to download the destination airport?
I did.
Airport. Good.
Log in. Right.
Pretty good, check.
Why is it not logging in?
To
into
Vatsim?
No, into restream chat.
Ah.
Is it keeps me out of here as well? Let's have a quick look. I've got an app on here. No, I'm on here. It's just so I've got an app on my iPad. It just makes it so much easier to read the chat on my iPad. Okay, so we're going to go into the cockpit and let's get prepped. So battery on. I don't know how far you're probably ready to go, knowing you.
Oh, God, no. I'm trying to figure out these bloody SIDs.
I'll have a look in a sec. I ain't got that far. Next, mod set, and we better put the battery on. Okay. Index. Pause. Flight plan use. Index. Next. Route and flight plan. Yeah, charts are essential.
Yeah.
I must admit, I've been making the most of my Navigraph subscription the last few days.
Good.
It's really sort of having it loaded and... Right, so we are departing out of 13.
Okay.
Where's my flight plan? We're out of 13 and... I would direct to BRK. So we don't have I don't have a star.
I don't have a SID. And star.
I've got a SID as Yami, but I don't think that's...
You've got a SID of Yami.
Yam M1, it says, or unless I can't read it properly.
Runway 13.
Oh, SID, sorry, star I'm looking at.
Star, okay, no problem. So star.
Right, I haven't got that far. Let's have a look. So we're going into runway number 19 at the minute. So ILS Zulu 19. No stars at this airport.
Yeah.
So there is a transition of Tokut. I'm just going to look at the charts. I think it's KJAC, isn't it? KJAC. And runway 19.
Fantastic airport.
Where are we going?
Yeah. Just looking at the RNAV SID, and the ILS is basically the same.
I'm loading the charts, but why is it? It's not displaying
for that. Me?
Might be because it's bouncing backwards and forwards. Right, okay. Let's have a quick look. So, Tokut, let me load up our flight. Right, okay, and then load. Yeah, you need to. You don't need the Tokut transition. It'll take you too high. Okay, so if I click on my button number 2, I should be able to advance now all the way through the flight. Let's have a look at the arrival. Right. Next. That's all right. We go to Wormroo. Oh, that's actually a bit...
Wormroo. I've got the RNAV arrival.
Are you doing RNAV? I'm doing ILS, that's all.
Okay. Yeah, but it's the same approach.
We
And
need to
then-
go to. I need to add ZIBIV onto my flight plan for mine to
Okay.
work.
Okay.
So let's have a look. Worm route. I've got runway 13 BRK FQF DEN, then Yami, and then worm route. So if I go Z I B I V and top that on top of Wormroo, and then to keep that. That's better. That's nicely on my planning screen. That looks a lot better. We live. Normally we've got people saying hello by now.
I did get a notification on Discord. That you
We are
was.
live. No. Yeah. I don't think anybody wants to come to America today.
Well,
Right. Okay. So we're gonna. That's done then. So weight balance now. So fuel is 1296. I've set my sim brief up so that I've got the correct fuel burn
nice.
for this aircraft, but also carrying pretty much full people and full cargo. So my takeoff's about 120 now, and it doesn't climb at 4,000 feet a minute anymore.
Good.
1296. Okay, and then my weight should be 6842. 6870. 6852 will do. Take that off and add 17. So calc. So that needs to be 115 here. There you go. Okay, so flight plan. Next, performance 43,000. The zero fuel weight's 5600. Takeoff temperatures. Do you want me to read them out?
I got a temperature of 4 degrees.
Yeah, that's right. And 120 of 6.
Yeah. And 1008. Oh, hang on, that's hectopascals.
Yeah, I've got a converter here. Do you want to know what it is?
Is there not a way of changing it?
Well, I just use my EFB, and it's saying it should
Okay.
be 2973, which is 1007.
1007. Yep, makes sense.
The EFB gives you both.
Nice.
We click next and we click send. Okay. Right, still Vatsim, no one on, so
Dead.
we'll go live.
Apologies.
In the US, what's our IFR squawk?
I think it's IK, and I think it's 2000.
Because it's different in the US, isn't it?
Is it? I thought it was only VFR.
Okay.
Simple Google thing.
Right, so 1200 is VFR, 2000 is VFR, ICO standard. So we'll set that. Okay. Right, I'm ready to start engine number 2. It's a GPU start. And we will be flying at 43,000. Flight directors are going on. LNAV going on, and our flight level control set to 240. I love that spool up of that engine, it sounds amazing. Okay, starting engine number 2. Right, the RAT is only 4 degrees, so we just need to bear in mind if there's any cloud.
Okay.
Nice glass of gin.
Oh.
Gin and tonic.
Drink right now.
Right, so on to Colorado airport map. What's our runway? It's going to be
13.
Oh, so I've got to drive all the way. If that's me there, I've got to drive all the way to the top.
Okay.
Taxi
Further
lights.
away than you. So crack
Taxi.
on.
Oh, there's no one about, is there? So
Not on Vatsim, no.
Vatsim's not as popular in America, is it?
No,
Flaps 15.
especially the west coast, it's pilot edge.
Well, when I went on to New York, though, on the east, brilliant.
Yeah.
So I need to go Papa Hotel and Charlie, and I'll meet you at Bravo 1 by the look of it.
Okay.
Yeah, watching that Citation Max, he is he's a stickler for following all the taxi lines. When you watch that Premier Driver 1, there's no one about it, he just shoots across the middle, he doesn't give a shit. He's an old F-15 pilot.
Yeah, I'm behind you now. You're right.
Oh, what? So the big bump then?
Oh, isn't it? What do you mean, like Innsbruck bump?
Yeah, I just like took off on taxi and I'm only going really slow. Oh, have I done my UK virtual?
Oh, Christ, no, I haven't done either.
I've done mine.
Ah, good one.
Right, so I'm on hotel now.
Someone's got an over mic. Yeah, I'm behind you. Oh, I was behind you. Let's start UK virtual track.
So I'll stop and wait. Oh my, look at the bumps here. You'll see this as you come over.
Okay.
Oh my God. I've had a go at edit in Wolverhampton Airport. And I've completely gutted it and rebuilt it all.
Okay, nice.
Oh my God. I'm scraping the wings on the ground here. You'll see what I mean as you come over.
Yes, I can see what you mean.
Oh, I wasn't watching what I was doing then. There's some really big bumps coming up.
Is it safe just to go to the runway and just backtrack?
I think you might be right, you know. I don't know. Let's have a look at...
Holy moly.
Oh, did you get them bumps as well?
I'm watching you. I'm going past hotel. I'm going onto golf because it looks smoother.
Can you see me bouncing everywhere?
Yeah. But bouncing with amazing mountain views in the distance.
Yeah, it's like a waterbed.
I thought they were supposed to sort out these terrain sort of stuff here.
Well, yeah, perhaps... This isn't going to be a... Mind you, this isn't a major airport, is it? You picked a municipal, haven't you?
Yeah. I don't know. 3 runways.
Taxi out. I might just shit. I'm just about to enter a runway because I'm not looking what I'm doing.
You're going on 35 left.
Okay.
You're now on to Charlie.
Okay, I'm just coming up onto a hotel, and I can see you on the map now on my EFB.
Okay. We should hopefully see you outside the window as well. Right. I've got Charlie.
Oh, I can see you now. Oh, and actually, you're showing up as a bloody citation for a change.
Oh, finally. Not a 3:30.
No. See, my taxi speed's a lot slower because I'm so
Yes.
heavy.
I'm so up your bum.
Yeah, I'm so heavy now.
There may be a bump coming up. That's screen
We could probably go for if we go golf here, and we could go from that intersection there.
We've gone past golf, mate. You mean we're on Charlie?
Well, it shows.
Yeah.
Well, it shows on on my EFB. It shows we're on hotel,
No, not a chance.
and then turn on to golf. Right, so they're all labelled wrong on there. So yeah, I can see now. If you take that military turn,
Okay. And then take off right.
and take off halfway.
Yeah, makes sense. Are you going to do it with flat 15 there, looking at that runway?
Yeah, I'm on flat 15. I think I'll be all right with that. Oh, there you go. I nearly missed it. Wasn't looking. I've got a feeling that Jackson's hole will be busier.
Right.
Well, not his hole, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, so I was waiting for Rob to come in, but I forgot he's not with us tonight.
I haven't seen him on all week. I think
It's
he's
just
been
his videos of
he's been
Lisbon, I think,
covert.
is the
Yeah.
latest one.
Hello, Mr. Zambo. Almost on the grass again. Yeah, it's because I'm too busy looking at the charts. Oh, we're bumpy.
So this is a military hazardous cargo area to the left and right.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Okay.
Right, okay, so let's just slow down. I'm just going to pop on my pitot heats, seatbelts, strobes, and landing lights.
Javier from Barcelona is on final, but not on Vatsim. I think he's on the Microsoft network.
Hi, Mr. Tribble. I'm very well, thank you. I don't think we're supposed to line up here, but never mind. Here we go. I'm going.
Well, we're carrying military person now.
Yeah. Other runway, it's just as bouncy as the taxiway.
Oh, for God's sake.
70 knots, both sides.
You mean
E1.
70%.
There we go. Positive rating gear up. V2 plus 10. Flaps up. Climb thrust. We need to turn around, don't we?
Oh, we do.
And then I'm just going to go to the right, I think.
Towards the mountains? Is that sensible?
I thought the mountains were on the other side.
No.
Oh.
Mountains to your right.
That's all right, because it's... To be fair, we will have done the turn over the airfield.
Yeah, you could do. Excuse me.
And autopilot's coming on. Is that you just taking off?
Yes.
I've just seen you out my window. I'm just up to your right. I've just seen you. I could just see you there. See you going off to the left.
Nice. passenger in the back.
Right, mode Charlie's on. I thought I'd double check.
Good.
There was some bloke come on and said the ATC last night in New York said, "Mode Charlie, please." And he went, "I can't. I've clicked it, but it's not coming on." He went, "Oh, don't worry about it. Then just carry on." In the UK, they say, "I'm sorry, that breaches the terms of service. You'll have to disconnect." Completely different.
Yeah, it is. For Vatsim UK, there's so much more complication. Oh, what's it doing now? Come on, play. There's so much more things that we've got to do, which maybe the Americans will do a bit more.
So runway Jackson Hole. You'll love the approach on this, by the way. You know, this is one of the landing challenges.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. On the sim, if you click on landing challenge, this is one of them in this aircraft.
Great.
But it is visual, whereas you've got the RNAV on this, so.
Right, yes.
But I mean, like last night when I was flying online, I wasn't streaming, but the ATC was like, yeah, take a visual, please, on runway 1 right. I was all right, and I did it perfectly. Touchdown rate of -16.
Right.
So, nice. I was going to try not to be too much of a Billy Big Bollocks in case I cock it up tonight, but. At runway 19, the ILS is 109.1. I'm just going to program that in now. 109.1 on the nav 1 is programmed. And our approach weather is
missing.
190 at 14. Oh, great.
Oh, okay, you've got it. 119.
190 at 14, gusting to 25.
Okay, snow, nice.
Yeah, it's snowing. Oh, it's not gusting. I read the wrong thing. Oh shit, I was on the wrong one. It is 170 at 13. Sorry.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, do you know what you can do now, Lewis? Click the index button.
Yep.
Click the data link button.
Aha! I know where this is going.
Yeah. Click weather.
Index data link.
Click request. Type in KJAC and then paste that into LSK1.
Yep.
Click send. Click return. Click view. Click KJAC, and there's your meta.
Nice. Can you import that into your performance?
Not yet. They're working on it. 190 at 14. Snow. Yes. Temperature's -5, and it's 2969. Temperature is -5 and need to convert 2969. That's not going to be too far off 1013. It's 1005. Click next and send. Right. I forgot to turn my landing lights off because I was too busy.
Quite bumpy.
It's definitely bumpy, so they have mountains in it.
Yeah. Come on, controllers, come online. It's very quiet on Vatsim. Be quiet tonight.
Yeah. So, but if you'd have gone from New York, I know it's a 5-hour flight, which wouldn't have been very good for tonight. But if you'd gone from New York, you'd have had Vatsim for the takeoff at least. Actually, no, the control don't cover the airfields like they do in the UK. They cover
really? Okay.
it just says we'll cover the major airports to tower only, if it's quiet.
Right. Yeah. Well, like in the UK, we control only the controlled airports. So if you was to go from a small airport like, I don't know.
Wolverhampton.
Yeah, exactly.
You take off VFR, don't you? And then you request your IFR. And when you're coming into land, do you terminate your IFR and switch to VFR? Once your airfield's in sight, is that right?
Because there's no IFR approaches into.
Or do you just say?
Official anyway.
You don't have to say anything, do you? Right, because for me, I did it the other day. I think it was Jonas on, and I said airfield in sight, terminate IFR, and he went, yes, score 7,000. Right. That was it. But and then he was like, yeah, it's actually really strange. I don't know, why have you just done that? Because I just went Wolverhampton airfield in sight, and so might as well terminate the IFR. And he was like,
you don't have to terminate. Yeah, IFR. You can do a visual approach while still IFR.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes.
As you wish.
So let's have what's your altitude?
It's going up to 28,000 feet, going at Mach 6.7.
I'm at Mach 6.3, and I'm at 29,000.
Cool.
Top of descent in 300 miles.
Nice. If anyone's got any questions with Vatsim related, I'll try and answer them.
Yeah, by all means. I think we've only got 4 people on at the minute, which is a bit quiet. But guys, Lewis is a Vatsim controller, so if anyone's got any questions, type them in and I'll read them out for Lewis to see.
Yeah. Don't make them too hard, because I'd have to get my superiors otherwise.
Yes, so in the US, yeah, I do quite like that direct option where you can just click direct and overtype the altitude, and then because when I was coming in last night, when I did the direct to 12,000.
Charlie Sierra, Hotel, 7W, Charlie November, and Foxtrot 1.
Wow. I just go on taxi.
Eurowings.
I thought he said Eurowings.
I don't think Eurowings have got any local operations.
I don't think, I'm sure he said, yeah, but when I'm in the UK, I don't.
Traffic United 47 will be Bravo, November, Whiskey Bravo, straight across to runway 34 left departure. And aircraft departing runway 34 right, be advised there's a aircraft that's going to be on the final 16 left apparently.
We're going to head down to our conversation.
Farm for Sterling 9905.
You did say Eurowings. I've got to pipe up and say, did you say Eurowings? I'm quite enjoying flying around America, by the way. That flight to Bermuda today the approach was beautiful. You come in and go around the island, then you come in over the most gorgeous blue water. Say again.
Well, I just fly VFR around the island then. Don't need to do a long flight.
Yeah, but I was at work, so it was.
That's very true.
And I was getting my hours in for. Oh, look down there at the scenery. That's a busy place.
Denver.
So is that Denver International? I can hear.
More than likely, but there is a few airports around Denver. I'm looking at 2 already, and the size of the runways.
David Tribble is super excited for his stream, and he agrees he likes flying around America. David Tribble, do you go on Vatsim when you're in America? Sorry, go on, Luce.
No, I was just saying that the small regional ones are right next to the big international ones. So that possibly could be it. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runways.
But they're all
Okay.
controlled by the main airport.
Yes, they would be all controlled by the main one. I can imagine the small regional ones are unmanned unless there's a centre working top down on them.
But they don't work top down on them. They literally
Up until
ping.
tower, didn't they?
Only on the big ones.
Only on the big ones.
So only the big ones. And they won't ping you until 10,000 feet.
Wow, I'm having some serious issues with my frames right now.
I had a couple of bumps. It's come back now.
Yes, which is I never had that before until World Update 3.
Well, Dave Tribble says he doesn't use any ATC at the moment, but he's planning to hop on soon. David, once they're online, it's such a different immersion into the sim. Really have to think outside the box as well. So last night, the instructions coming in New York was so different to what I'm used to, but it was good fun, really good fun. Your frames, have they recovered yet?
They're in the 30s now. It was 3. at one
I'm in the
point.
50s.
Yeah, well, I don't know why, because
But I've not gone for ultra settings anymore. I've
Right,
gone for
okay.
high. I've got a mix between high and ultra. Have you got a Rex working?
no, I haven't touched it.
I could say that would be your frames problem.
No. Yeah.
Right,
2K monitor. RTX
I'll-
3070.
I got my 4K monitor, and that really does impact your frames.
That
I've had to downgrade my settings to 2K. What
is
you
this
do is
since World Update 3, or
is the what? Sorry.
is it since World Update 3, or is this since like the new year?
This is all the time
Okay, right.
since I've had it. All you do is in your settings, you set it up your top bit as 4K, and then on the sliders, you downgrade it to 2K. I could, on this aircraft, I could probably get away with 4K and the frames. In fact, if I jump into settings now, I'll pause for a second on the sim. I'm going to push this.
Fly past you.
Yeah, don't fly past me. No, if I put this up to, because I'm on 2K now. I'm just going to jump to 4K. We'll see what happens on my sims, on my frames. I'm on 4K now. What might happen is my stream might struggle.
Okay.
It shouldn't struggle right now while we're up here, but when I look out the window, I don't really see too much different. Oh, actually. The ground textures look completely different. I can't fly the Airbus on 4K. My frames are like 6 or 8 if I do that. But on this aircraft, I can get away with it.
Yes, these damn clouds are ruining the view.
Denver traffic, United 487, we're holding short 34 left, trying to figure out what this aircraft landing the wrong way is.
Let's have a look on that spy.
Yeah, so he is holding short while there's a. Let's see. He's a 737. And he's
I
like
can't even find where we are.
flying around. We're just north of it, north of Denver International.
Yeah, but how did you find out where you are? Oh, I can see us, Uni 2064,
There you go. And I'm behind you.
and you're behind me. We're going north.
Yep.
Look, is that the VXP one he's on about?
He's talking about WWA 3480.
Oh, I can see it. Just behind you.
Yes.
At
He should be
8,000
on
feet.
final.
Yeah, but it's at 8,000
'cause
feet.
But remember the airfield elevation is like 6,000 feet up here.
Okay.
So he should be flying towards the runway, but it sounds as though he's flying away from the runway and United doesn't know what to do.
Well, it's a game, man. Just take off.
Aha! You just said it. I'm going to take that as a quote. I'm going to snip it.
No, you're not. Oh, wow! Look at them graphics now on 4K. Wow! Out the window. I don't know if that comes across on the stream. Let me have another look.
Altitude.
Because the stream's downgraded to HD.
Okay.
It looks good for me. Right. Oh, hang on. Right. I'm just going to refill my gin glass. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Alright, Kevin Travis, we got
Denver area traffic, we're trying to set up again for 1-6 left.
I'm back.
Oh, wonderful. I think you've had, just like me, a contact me by Denver Center. So
Really?
Call 125.8.
I haven't had that.
Oh, really? Oh.
They're not online.
There they are, 125.8.
You're winding me up.
Yeah, that's.
I know because my EFB tells me who's online and who I need to call. And what was I going to say? About what we were talking about earlier, I'm thinking, I wonder if I could partner with somebody who's already certified.
Yes.
That means finding somebody.
That means finding somebody.
But I don't. That's an easier challenge than the one I originally gave you.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So that might need my route to market.
Yeah.
Because if I've got the investment to build the initial business, if somebody's already got the lease and the certification, whilst I qualify and can sit as I can sit right hand side, I'm just thinking that might be a route to market.
It's a route to market. Yes. Possibly they would probably want to share the company with you.
Yeah, well that's okay, as long as I got some cash.
So yeah, I could possibly give you some connections that way.
That might be an idea near the time, and because I was just thinking back to, we won't talk too much about it now, but thinking back to my music days.
Yeah.
I've got contacts for customers and clients.
Yes.
I don't think with my current job I'd grab any clients. They're all whenever they fly anywhere, it's all the cheapest local airlines possible. So, right, we need to go to cruise G10. I still climb.
I've got 300 feet to go.
I'm at 43 now.
I was thought you were supposed to be stopping at 42.
I was at 43 for some reason on mine. I don't know what's right or wrong in terms of the rules.
No, not right. Not this high up. Because I think it changes when you go through 40,000. Hey, I remembered. The throttle, bring it back down to cruise, and hopefully it doesn't ping us.
What, you remembered your throttle?
Yeah, remember to change it from climb to cruise.
Just need to watch. Yeah, I've just done that. I just need to. Just got to get mine balanced, and then we can go to nose cam. Well, there's no point being on nose cam. You can see nothing but cloud.
Oh, good.
See what we need? We need to go to whiskey cam. Number 8. Well, I'm on whiskey cam now. Sat in my seat on the right hand side, seat number 2, far back, facing forwards, with a glass of whiskey looking out the window of my private jet. And all I can see is cloud. I desperately want to fire up the app that records the flight, but the last time I fired it up, it CTD'd the sim,
Oh Christ, yeah, to do
and I
that.
don't want to do that right now. Just so you know, Lewis, the next update coming on this aircraft is the charts button working.
Nice.
So all your Navigraph charts will appear when you click charts. They'll just come on that screen, and it auto loads them.
MFD.
Yeah, and it auto loads them based on your flight. And you just use the arrow keys there just to shift around them. But if you watch the Citation Max video, you'll see how all that works on there. It's brilliant. It is. Mind you, it's very much similar to an EFB, I suppose, isn't it? But
Yeah. So I would go. So the only thing is with the G3000 options that you can look at where you are. With Navigraph, you do have that. With,
what on the
G3000?
on the mod, G3000 mod?
Not on the mod, on the standard MFF.
Oh yeah.
G-
Because
where
Citation
you
Max
are.
has got the G3000,
Right.
whereas it's Premier One driver that's got the CJ4.
Right.
Yeah, he's got an M2, his aircraft, which uses the G3000.
Whereas the graph the charts I use for work, we don't have where your location is on the charts.
Okay. Oh yeah, the
You're gonna have to
G3000 does.
Figure it out. Yeah.
But no, you've got the taxi charts on. It'll have the taxi charts on, so you'll be able to taxi around the airport.
Yeah.
Using your MFD.
Still imagine people getting lost in Vatsim.
And the other thing is,
Well,
if you go to the your options settings on your if you go to your it's not a Mach2, is it? Your FMC or and click on
FMC,
index, next, and mod set, and go to options.
what's it? Why are they boxing that? Options. No.
You can now
Which line select key?
so index, then next, and then options is, I think it's mod settings.
Mod sets. I'm in there, but there's
Right, so you
there's
should
no
now have an
options.
you should know, but you should have an 80 source.
I do FAA and Vatsim. Yep.
Yeah, and if you click next,
Yep.
where do you want your metadata? Do you want for what the sim says or what Vatsim says? I prefer to go for what the sim says.
Yep. METAR. Yep.
And also you've got your Hoppy log on as well now.
Ah,
Isn't that-
nice.
Is that used for Cellcal?
Yes. CPDLC. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got all of that. They've integrated that and got that working as well.
Nice.
So that was the last update, taking it to 10.3. So not only have they fixed the flaps, they've fixed quite a lot more. I can tell you what that is if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Okay. So what they have done is so they've improved the automatic VOR search.
Okay.
We've fixed the blacked out flight plan page when arrival was loaded from the world map, which I've never struggled with. They've now got a more realistic GNSS POS init procedure. So you'll notice now when you just click on the top line, it auto copies it into the bottom. You don't need to click it in.
Okay.
Added TTG, well, I guess it's time to go, to the FMS info on the MFD.
Where'd you find that?
You've got to change. So if you look at mine, I've got mine now. I've got time to go 42 minutes. So if you click on the engine button, the lower menu. No, it's the upper menu button.
Upper menu, yep, with you.
And then change it down to FMS text.
Aha.
You should see that then. Can you see how that is?
Yeah, it's time to go to
So
Jackson Hole, 42 minutes.
So if you get to memory 1 and just hold it down and don't let go for about 10 seconds, it'll store that for future flights. If you just click 1, it'll load up that position. So I've got the PPOS on that, but I've got the need. So on my PFD, I've got my the needles, but on my MFD, I've got the PPOS.
Okay.
And then I've stored it so it remembers it. You've got the checklist working, which you know about. Workaround for double flaps lift has been fixed. Added a prominent warning in the MFD now when you're using an incompatible livery.
Nice. Okay.
Fixed typos on the tune and depart arrival page. Adjusted colours for the train map. Added a data link section for METARS, TAF, ATIS. Thank you for the fly-by-wire team for the API, it says. Because that's all they've used. Because they're just swapping, aren't they? The fly-by-wire team are taking their VNAV, so... Added target and current altitude displays in meters. Improved PFD menus, visuals, minimums, V-speeds. Improvements to RA and Barrow minimums in the PFD menu. Minimums are now persisted. Fixed the V-speed deactivation logic on the speed tape. Added Barrow set page and functionality to PFD menu. Show course on data block when no frequency is tuned, and the course knob should now change the needle whether it's not a VOR lock, it's tuned within range.
Nice.
They did all that on that last update, and 90% of people won't have a clue what half that stuff is.
Well,
Like
I've
me.
just been able to change my hectopascals to inches thanks to you.
Yeah, brilliant. I see. Yeah, I've got mine in inches. Done a lot of talking there.
You need some more gin, do you?
Yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. I did go out tonight and buy 4 cans of.
Stella.
No, it wasn't Stella. It was what's the one with K? The Australian one?
The Australian one?
No. It's a Kronenberg. It's not even Australian, is it? No.
No, it's close to Austria, I think. Australia. Kronenberg is Danish, I think.
Yeah, crush. It's a cross-Australian. It's like Isle of Man.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I bought 4 cans of that for the Villa Leeds game, even though we'll lose that tomorrow. Our team have just fallen apart because Jack Grealish is injured. They can't play.
Yes, I heard all about it because of the Villa players are changing their fantasy football teams, and other people are getting wise to that and changing their fantasy football leagues as well. It's all obviously money.
Yeah, but the thing what happened was they were changing their fantasy football teams before it had been announced he was injured.
Yeah.
Which tipped off the Leicester boss that he was injured, and they made changes to their team ahead of the match based on the fantasy football league. And now Dean Smith has now banned all his players from playing fantasy football because it leaked that Jack Grealish was injured. And I just thought, oh dear. Right, let's have a quick look at the charts and set some minimums for our arrival. So,
I think I've got Jack Grealish in my fantasy.
You're doing Arnav, aren't you? But
Yes.
my decision height, what? 6651. Oh, Jesus. So 6,000 feet. So let's set my minimums to 6,000 feet. Six, 650. Right, my barrow's set. People were complaining that the on the CJ4 that the RA radio minimums weren't working.
Okay,
And like the guys, but the guys went back to him and said, "But it's a Cat 1 aircraft. Why do you want it to work?" Because really, you need to disconnect at your barrow altitude anyway. It's not a Cat. It's not a
Cat 3 approved aircraft.
Yeah, so you wouldn't need RA.
Yeah, but they want it because of their flaring technique, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So they've built it and they've added it anyway, just in case. So it does work now. It's taken me a while to learn how to get this aircraft on the ground, I'm not going to lie. Well, you've seen some of my landings.
Yeah, I've seen the grass, yeah.
But I saw your landing as well, so don't go there. Don't go there.
Oh, Christ, yeah. I'm just so glad that hasn't been showed on the internet. I think I will get fired from my job if I did that.
It's really quiet on YouTube tonight. Has nobody got no questions? Aviation, Vatsim, anything?
And it's really quiet on Unicom as well, don't it? If this is what America's like, I'm liking it because it's people not having.
Denver Towers just come on.
I was literally going to say that too.
That's it.
That's it. We got how many people are going to Jackson Hole?
Are there any?
3.
Is there?
There's us 2, then one more. He's
How do you know? Can you filter it?
Christ, no, he's logged off as well. So there's us 2, and we're somehow parallel with each other. I don't know why that is. And there's one guy, United 1874, just departed for Denver.
How do you know? Can you filter it somewhere?
I'm using VATScope. I
Oh,
find
is
it's
that
much more user friendly than VATSpy
on PC?
On the iPad.
Oh right, I've got it on my phone. I paid for the additional one. But
Yes. So on the computer, yeah, I think it's only VATSpy. There is other ones working on the internet, like Google Chrome, etc. But VATSpy is the best one. When I use my ATC, if I want to see which aircraft to go to which airports, how many arrivals, etc., yeah, VATSpy is the way to do it.
Right, we better look at top of descent. I might fly back actually, or I might do a UK flight after if it's not too late.
Okay.
Because I need to talk to some controllers.
What do you do JFK to somewhere?
Yeah, I don't mind. We've got a top of descent in 100 miles. Have you on a curfew?
Possibly.
Well, if you are, that's all right. But if you're not, we could always have a look at where the controllers are and log on there.
Yeah. If you want, you can always do circuits at a UK airport.
Yeah, why not? What in this? The CJ4?
What? Anything to get me. I can't. Oh, there you are. I can see out my window now.
Okay, where are you to my
I'm at your 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
4 or 5 o'clock. Same
Yeah.
altitude.
1,000 foot.
I can see you. I've got you. 5 o'clock.
Yes, but why are we so far apart when we should be in the same area?
I definitely got you. There you are. Wonder why you're not on the. Are you not on the same flight plan as me?
Well, I thought it was. I gave you it, wasn't I?
You seem to be going a different way, slightly. I'm inbound Zip Viv now.
You're inbound zip fit, okay.
Actually, that's the IAF point. That is.
Yes, I'm inbound to Delta November Whiskey.
I'm not.
Okay.
So did you add that in?
I don't know
Did you add
why.
a star?
I think it was the initial approach fix for the.
Oh, you're RNAV, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm ILS.
Right.
You wait to see the mountains in the distance, as long as it's not too cloudy. Oh, and it's supposed to be snowing, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, that's why. You're going to the intermediate fix of ZipVip. You're not going to the initial approach fix.
No,
Okay.
that was what's the initial. What was the initial one called? That's further up, isn't it?
It's further up. It's 8.6 to be pedantic. To the
Yeah.
northeast, Delta November Whiskey, Dunor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. I just cut that out. Same time.
Yeah, it gives us separation. God, I'm really surprised at how quiet it is.
But when you look at the YouTube videos for Citation Max, you'll see this is his favourite airport to land at. He says, but the wind coming off the mountains can really catch you out.
Yes.
He says, you want to add between 5 and 10 knots to your approach speed.
Okay.
Because as
Makes
you're
sense.
coming down, you'll see there's one bit of hill to the right that just seems to divert a stream of air into your path. And you
Right.
always get a bump at that bit as you get to it. It's just be really mindful. Talking real world, so whether that's modelled in the sim, I don't know.
I think it is. Looking at what Microsoft has advertised, you can see how the modelling works. I think they would model that.
Well, tomorrow night I might do Madeira to Gibraltar
Okay.
and see if there's any ATC. I don't know if you're about tomorrow night. That won't be a long flight, will it?
Oh yeah. Oh, we did that.
No, we
that
did.
with Bob.
No, we did Madeira to. Oh, with Rob.
Yes,
So we did
we
Madeira
did,
to
Rob,
Tenerife, didn't we?
20th. I am doing something. No, it's 27th tomorrow, isn't it? I am doing the Heathrow event. So Heathrow to Zurich. I'm Gatwick. That's Heathrow. What am I doing? I think I'm doing delivery. I think. So I won't be available. Sorry.
Have you had to book for that event?
You registered your interest, and then
Oh, I never
someone
saw it.
who has more experience and know what they're doing with events, because it gets absolutely hectic. They sort out the roster, trying to make it fair for everybody.
They'd let me on then. I got 500 hours on Vatsim.
You could come on as an aircraft, and I could give you a CPDLC through hobby clearance. You can go to Zurich, which is a 2-hour flight, I think.
Yeah, I might do that
Even less.
and stream it.
Yeah,
Are you
can
doing
stream it,
the
yeah.
UK virtual one? You doing the UK virtual flight to from Melbourne?
The
Char-
charity.
Yeah.
I am on Heathrow ground for that for you guys. Yes.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
No, that's in 2 weeks' time.
Okay. I just can't fly for that long.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a working aircraft that would stay in the air that long for a start.
Yeah, you would have to download Prepared, I think, again.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I've got P3D installed on my son's computer now, so he's using that license. And all he's doing is flying around Birmingham with an F-15 trying to blow up everything. He loves it.
Well, you can do that in IBAO. Not on Vatsim.
But after what you said the other night about Pilot Edge, I'm contemplating that, you know.
It's
Just
a very good thing.
For experience
service
and
that,
the learning
yeah.
element.
Well, yeah. Some
To ex-
people say that you get 2 experiences with Pilot Edge right here. You get one from because the pilot knows what he's doing. He's been on Vatsim. He's had exposure to what the Americans say. They say it quick. So they have a brilliant time. And the controllers are fantastic. If you don't know what you're doing and the controller workload is high, they don't have the time to speak slowly and to say, right, this is what you're going to do, this is the next thing you're going to do, and kind of choo you along.
Yeah, I wouldn't attempt it. I really don't think I would attempt it unless I'd got the experience I'd got. And actually even flying on Vatsim now in America, I think you've got to do that a few times to really catch up because they are so quick.
Yeah.
Is there any Pilot Edge coverage in the UK or is it very limited?
It's none. It's all West Coast because it's real controllers on the Americans.
Right, and they're being paid for it.
Exactly.
And you say it's not cheap, is it?
I can't remember. I would say it's moderate. It depends on how much you use it to say whether or not it's cheap or not. But
Oh, and Citation Max is a controller on there. But he's a pilot. He's not an air traffic controller, but he's a controller on Pilot Edge. So, but I guess he knows what he's talking about. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I did not know that. I thought it had to be all the air traffic controllers.
I've already gone off what he said on his stream.
Yeah. I absolutely believe. Why not?
Sure, top of descent. I got 50 miles.
Where do I find that out?
You click on perf button.
Yep.
VNAV button.
Click setup.
Yeah, click next twice. And then click VNAV monitor. And then you'll see TOD.
57 miles.
Okay, the next update, they're going to put that on that text.
Thank God for that. That's what
So-
I'm looking for it all the time.
Yeah, that's where it will show up next. But they're saying to do that is really, really complicated.
Oh, okay.
Just because of the coding of Asobo and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you update your meta today as well? It's new day today. For the AIRAC.
Possibly. I don't think so. This is the first time I've been flying since I've moved. So
Right,
just
okay.
jumped on.
Oh no, it's new AIRAC day today.
Right.
Well, it's not affected this flight, has it? But just make sure you update it when you can.
No, it's for me. It's more important for the ATC side of things, especially because of Gatwick. They've decided to remove their RNAVs from 26 left.
Have
So
they?
going back to the conventional ones. The reason why is because apparently they got the RNAV SIDs originally approved by not telling the locals everything truthfully, and then the locals found out that this was done wrong, so they've said no, we don't want it done like this. So yeah, they've had to go back to revert to conventional SIDs. So there's been a whole YouTube video about for controllers to go, right, this is the SID, you have to depart them all. This SID's been completely removed, you now have to go back to this SID, and this AIRAC is that date. So when we clear aircraft to say, I don't know, Brussels, we've got to make sure it's like on a frame, or if it's on a landborne, it's like AdMechs
way.
have been removed. Yeah, these sort of stuff where we don't have the correct air rack, then it's not fair for the pilots and other controllers that you're working with.
I've just realised we've been fighting a 44 knot headwind all the way.
Oh, it's stronger than that.
What's yours?
Earlier I had it about 70.
Oh, is it? Well, my ground speed's 411 now.
Good, you're going faster than me. I'll give the separation.
Oh, I always ride just on the red line. I can still see you though.
Oh, can you? You must be behind me.
Yeah, you're just there. I could see you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, my frames have gone up to 60.
Oh, brilliant. I don't know what my frames will do when I get lower to the ground because I put them on 4K.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know if my computer's going to crash or my stream's going to crash.
Do you want to put it back to...
No, but I've already got a message on OBS saying encoding overload. Consider turning down your video settings.
Right.
No, it's fine. Long as the stream isn't glitching. Right, top of descent 25 miles. I'm out of gin, but I'm not going to get any more until I've hand flown the approach. And I've not done this airport before. And it's a challenging airport. It's on the landing. It's on the landing challenges on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, yeah, we will see.
Okay, so we just have one departure.
Once we're back in Devon, Lewis, you'll have to come down and have a meal with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you'll be driving past us.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking. I know it's Bristol. You're only an hour away, but come down and have. I might do a barbecue on one of the nights and bring the wife. You'll have to put up with my two kids climbing all over you. But
no, I think my missus was like that.
And then my missus will go, are you? No, I can't say what I'm going to say on stream. I'll ask you after.
Are you the annoying person? That
No. It'll be. If I book a holiday, can you tell me if you're working on such a date so my kids can come and have a look? That will be that sort of question. But I don't want to get too much.
Yes, with the company I work with, regardless whoever flies, if you ask, I would say, 80% of the time, absolutely. Allow anybody coming to the cockpit
On the ground. Yeah.
On the ground, of course. You can't do it before because we're just too busy. On the turnaround, there should be plenty of time. And I would suggest doing it going down route, whereas coming back and you want to...
yeah, you're on a time clock, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. You're on a time clock and you want to go home. You've been working 12 hours a day. But yeah, we'll always facilitate it as much as we possibly can.
I recognise these mountains sticking out the clouds from the stream I've watched. And look at the snow on them. Can you see them?
Yeah, I can see them on my...
I've watched his stream yesterday, the exact same approach. Microsoft Flight Simulator, you rock. It looks identical. And we are 9 miles off top of descent. I'm going to tag Citation Max in this. For anybody watching the stream, if you could look on YouTube for Citation Max. He's the guy that's flying Citation M2, which has got the G3000 equipment, but he streams or records his flights, real world flights in a real aircraft, and posts them. And this actual flight, not Colorado, he does New York into Jackson Hole. But yeah, this is a really, really tough approach, but you'll see him do it and hand fly it down. And you'll see him talk about the wind reactions off the mountains, and he shows you what happens real world. But in America, you can do this, as I found out tonight, thanks to Lewis. This aircraft can be flown single pilot in America. And he does all his flights single America. So Citation Max is the one to look at. Do 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 do.
Showing your age there.
I know. Do. No, the kids have got a sweep machine that you put money into.
Oh, okay.
Like, and it can do, and you got a hand and hook and stuff.
Ah, we're in Yellowstone National Park.
Really? Oh, okay. Yes, he does talk about that.
Volcanoes. Have you forgotten the auto throttle yet?
Haha, yeah. Well, we just. Oh, hang on. I forgot to push VNav.
Flight level change.
Yeah. It's telling me off because I haven't intercepted it. There we go. So. Okay, down we go. This is wrong. In the real aircraft, what you would have now, on the right-hand side, you'd have the snowflake stuck at the bottom, showing you've got to catch it up.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't show it. So that they'll have to work on that. Oh, we're speeding. Even though I'm idled my throttles, we're speeding. Denver Tower's still on, but they're still the only ATC. I'm gutted about that.
Yeah, I haven't done.
It's so much fun flying on Vatsim America. It's high workload, but it's fun.
It sounds as though we've got to go to the boring area of Boston. Because they're more than that. Bloody
Can't believe
hell,
my
control is on.
My gin glass is empty. I'm gutted. And I can't leave the cockpit now.
Yes, you can.
No, I want to
Even for the
land.
passengers.
I want to land this aircraft first before I. I was going to do a quick stream in the morning because the missus at work 5 till 1. She was like, "Oh, when you get up, can you clean the house, vacuum it, polish, bleach the bathrooms and whatever." And then the kids need to go to the park at 10 o'clock to get some exercise. I was like, "You really have left me a list?" She was like, "Yeah. Otherwise you'll just sit on your computer if I don't." I was like, "Okay." Thanks.
After what happened last time.
Yeah, that's true. She knows me too well. On that Microsoft Flight Simulator group, someone's just posted, "Can someone please, on Facebook, create a jetpack man for Microsoft Flight Simulator? You are getting deleted. You are getting blocked." I've just put a comment saying, "Why don't you just go and play GTA instead of Flight Simulator?" I noticed on UK Virtual that the UPS guys are catching up FedEx. Or is it
UPS?
Is it DHL? They're catching us up.
Oh, really?
It was we're on 250,000. They're on 215.
Ah, right, okay, 40,000. Okay, that's not going to happen in the next 2 days.
It might do if everybody did a flight.
Well, yeah, but
I've stopped flight. I lost interest now. I did my 25,000 miles and I haven't done any more. Then but you don't need to when you got Scott doing 50,000 miles.
well, he's on 64,000.
How is he now? Oh yeah, last time. So what's he doing? Just going from Melbourne to Heathrow every day?
No, to be fair to Scott, I don't think he is. I think he is doing long trips. Let's be fair. He's doing long trips, but different trips. I think I saw him do, I don't know, Memphis to Dubai or something like that one time.
Yeah, but he's not using Microsoft Flight Simulator, is he?
No, well,
I did Memphis. I did. I did. That's a long flight. That is. I did Memphis to Paris. Oh, I've just dropped like a rock. I've just caught up. I've just caught it up. The snowflake.
Nice. Yeah, Memphis to Paris is, I don't know, a 10-hour flight. Add on another 7 hours to that to get to Dubai, then you get what the distance that Scott's just flown.
And is he sat at the cockpit for the whole of that time?
Well, potentially.
How boring.
He's a gold member. He's going to be there for. He can be away from the cockpit for 6 hours. Then he has to be there every hour. You can just put a timer on, etc.
Yeah, but that to me is just pointless.
Yeah, but if that's something he enjoys, then.
Yeah, but it's like when I work in the day, I fly 7-8 hour flights in the day when I'm at work, and it's quite nice just to keep checking and checking in on it. And I can't fly on Vatsim because I can't talk.
Yes.
But I enjoy it and always plan the arrival time around meetings, so I'm not on a meeting and I can land it myself.
Right. Yes.
And I do that most days. That's why I get so many hours on the VA.
Yeah.
Right, we're at 28,000 feet. Is Rob online tonight? I think he sits on Invisible, you know.
No, he said he was too busy this week to do it the normal times. So
I just thought if we wanted to do some low and slow stuff after or something, off stream.
No, I think I'll be going to the.
I might do a Brussels to Birmingham flight if there's some Vatsim on. If not, I'll call it a night and go and drink some whiskey and watch a film.
Well, you have got a lot of traffic on. You've got ATC on.
Is there traffic? Is there traffic on? Is it busy?
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Hey, CZEG's just come online. Who's that?
What are you referring to, mate?
It's call sign Edmonton Centre has just come online. That's nothing to do with us.
Edmonton is Canada.
Oh, okay. It just popped up on my EFB.
Okay.
Right. My RAT is -28, so you need your anti-ice on before you go in these clouds.
Cheers. Thanks, buddy. Where is my
The ram air temperature.
There you go.
I could see you. Still.
I can't see you. You must be behind the pillar. And yeah, you are.
I should be at your 1 o'clock.
Yeah. No, 11.
Oh, 11. Right, yes, you're right. I've just realised what I said. Ignore the gin.
Oh, yeah. Blame your geographical.
It's like the Isle of Man, blame the gin.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to do a meta update on my system using my lovely new work data link. And because it's already in, just click on weather and send it again. And it automatically comes back with received. Now we can view. So your weather is 190 at 15. Better make a note of this, hadn't I?
That's the downside to this.
Yeah, because they're working on having independent FMC shortly.
Oh, good.
So then that'll help. 190 at 15.
Any differences in the...
It's still snowing.
Good.
The temperature is -5 still. the inches
And tomorrow.
is... Can't even fucking see. Hang on. Snow broken, scattered clouds, broken at 13, overcast at 250, -5, A2 967. That's the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then. I'm cool with that. Shit's getting real, man. This is going to be a tough approach. I've not done this one before. And I'm in the clouds. And if I go to wing cam, we're icing up.
Nice.
I think we are, anyway. Yeah. No, actually, we're not. Are we too high to ice up?
Potentially, if you're more, yeah, I'm minus 48 sat. So anything less or colder than minus 40, the nuclear has nothing to touch to create ice.
I'm minus 40 sat now. My
Okay,
ISA
yeah,
is
so-
minus 17.
Yeah,
And my RAM air is minus 24.
that's always going to be hotter than normal. If your sat becomes
Because that's the
warmer than
engine
minus 40,
sensor, isn't it? That one, the RAM.
Yeah, it's hotter than it actually is. So you're more interested in your sat.
It's minus 35 now.
Okay, you should get ice in there.
Let's have a look. Not seen any yet.
Typically.
Minus 37. $36. So would you say about anything lower than minus 40 and you'll start to get ice
Cold-
build-up?
Anything colder than minus 40, you won't get any icing because the nuclei doesn't have anything to create the ice form. Anything
Right.
warmer than minus 40 to 0 degrees Celsius, you should get some form of icing. Bit of what cloud.
We are being thrown about a little bit now.
Nice being in the mountains.
I can't see nothing.
No. I could
Well,
just
this
see
meta's come from Microsoft Flight Simulator as well, not from Vatsim. So it should be as it is in the sim.
But my weather radar is not showing weather.
Mine's looking weird. Have you got it switched on?
I thought I did. There you go. That's why. Add terrain view on. Thinking that the white is the one that indicates the view, but it's the blue.
You need to restore your memory if that's how you want it to be next time. Otherwise, it will just forget it next time you go on. Right, we're at 16,000. What's your speed?
Speed is 286 knots. going
You
through
must have passed me
50,000
now then,
feet.
because I'm at 250. I'm just speeding up a little.
Let's have a look. No, I'm still at your 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So-
Can you see me still?
No, I can see you on back scope.
Oh, I can see your strobes.
Christ, can you?
You are definitely a little bit closer, but I can see your strobes. I've definitely got ice now,
Good.
but my anti-ice is on. 14,000. I just hope the stream doesn't go like a bloody slideshow because I put it in 4K. Let me know on the stream if the frames go funny, because I put the sim in 4K and I hope it doesn't. It should downgrade it, but let me know if it doesn't. It said you've had 0 drop frames so far, which is good.
So people let us know what you think Simon's landing rate will be.
My landing rate minus.
Yeah.
Okay, my guess for my own landing rate will be minus 120.
Okay, fair enough. That's fairly conservative.
Well, my last 5 have been. Let me look at
Less than 100, surely.
right flight logbook, landing reports. So if I click landing reports, I've got minus 78, minus 2, minus 80, minus 38, minus 67, minus 99.
Nice. 120. Okay.
But I haven't done this airport. Oh, ILS is alive. ILS is alive, and I'm finding 109.1. I can't see the identifier yet. Or I can see where we are. We're just going to turn to our left now. 12,000 feet. There we go. There's our turn to the left. We can now initiate approach mode. Feels weird at 11,500 to initiate approach. It says lock will be tuned. That's good.
Okay, so if I press approach right now.
Right, I'm going to look at Navigraph and see what's occurred. Oh yeah, we got a lovely little approaching now.
Glide path captured at 13,000 feet.
Yeah, what's the elevation of the airport?
Elevation of the airport
Technical
is
traffic, .com 1612, Boeing 737, 190, 20 from Tokyo for the RNAV Zulu.
Where is he?
Where's who?
That guy was just called out.
Oh, I haven't had anybody. Unicorn.
Yeah, so Jackson Hole traffic, Union 2064 is inbound ILS for runway 19 and inbound 1 route, and we are currently 11 nautical miles out.
Traffic Union 19992. This event Delta November Whiskey with the RMP Zulu approach from number 2.
So that aircraft is approximately 20 miles to the north of the airfield.
Okay.
He's
So-
just taken off from the nearest nearest one
Okay.
called West Yellowstone Mountain Airport.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to stick a little speed brake in. Let's bring down under 200 knots now. There we go. And flaps 15. And we got green needles. And we are established. Jackson Hole traffic Union 2064 established runway 19 approximately 8 nautical miles out. I can't see absolutely anything. I can't.
Sweat.
We could be going down to minimums here and going around.
Oh, don't say that. What did you say the retardarian was?
I'll just turn the weather off.
God,
What was the meta with the cloud?
exactly.
I can't remember what it said now.
I thought it was supposed to be landable. It is fuel at 900. So at basically 1,000 feet, we should be fine.
Right, okay. Well, considering the elevation, that's not. That's ground level, not sea level, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's above the airfield. Weathers like that are always above the airfield.
Okay. Well, I can't see absolutely
Bugger all.
anything. Gear down and flaps full.
Which waypoint are you coming to, or anything like that? If you've got a waypoint,
Runway now.
Your runway, 8 miles on the runway. Okay.
I am currently 2.9 miles from the runway,
Thank you.
and I have a problem because I can't see anything. I'm coming up on minimums.
Nice. Seven miles away.
Right, I'm 3 miles out.
You can't see anything.
I can't see anything. Absolutely anything. Come on, out the
There you
cloud.
are. I can see you now. It's the
I've got a
visibility.
500. Oh shit, I've just had 500 announced. I'm going to have to go round. That can't be right. I'm coming up on minimums now. I can see it coming up on my tape. Come on, come out the clouds. I'm 1.8 miles.
Minimums.
I'm at minimums. Oh, I can't see. Landing. Look, it's a simulator. It's fine. Oh my gosh. I can't see anything. I can't see the ground. Do you know what I'm going to do?
Gonna cheat.
Oh, no.
Autopilot.
We're down.
You're on the ground.
On the ground.
And what is the cloud base?
0.
Oh Christ! Right.
I can't even see where I've got to exit the runway. It's that bad. I've just done a Cat 3 landing somehow in a Cat 1 aircraft.
Nice.
And I got a really good touchdown rate. And the aircraft pretty much did it itself, if I'm going to be honest.
Nice.
I don't know how the hell I did that. Highly illegal. And we got traffic here.
Yeah. We're 4 of us inbound now.
I could see you on final.
Good.
Oh, all that bloody amazing scenery.
Oh, I have cheated. I've got under clear skies, and yet it's
Have you
pretty
took-
fantastic.
You've gone clear skies.
Yeah.
I can't even see the terminal.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic views.
Wow. Welcome to Jackson Hole. I've got no idea where we landed. I've got no idea how we landed. But
What's
we
your landing
landed. And my landing rate is minus 27.
Nice.
But actually, Sim Toolkit Pro shows it at minus 27. UK Virtual shows it as minus 220 for some reason.
Wow.
But either way, I'm happy with both.
SATCOM 1612 now over to Nor on the
Right. My aircraft is absolutely frozen up.
Huh.
It's literally turned into an icicle. Where are you?
Landing.
Oh, you landing? I thought.
50 feet above.
Oh, somebody else must have landed then before you, because there was somebody just coming in.
Not that I'm aware of.
I can see you landing. Well, I can just see your strobes. I can't see anything else. Do you know what? I'm just going to turn the weather off now. We're here. And let's have a look.
Enjoy the scenery.
Enjoy the... Wow, look at the scenery. There's mountains there. We can see you landing.
Totally good. And a British Airways Airbus A320 is parked up on stand.
Oh, it just shows a basic Neo on mine.
Yeah, I
scenery-
downloaded a special livery thing.
The scenery looks amazing here. Oh, look at the airport as well. It's all like, look at its construction material, wood and stone.
Yeah,
Terminal
very good
building.
livery. It's got 4.8 stars on flightsim.to.
It's brilliant.
Right. Part there. So
Hey, Weeby fans, so sorry, buddy. I wasn't watching the stream of the chat. I wish I'd turned the weather off so I could have enjoyed that landing, but we landed safely, and here comes Lewis. That was a bit of fun tonight, wasn't it? It's a bit
it
different.
was, yeah, absolutely somewhere different. I just wish, like you said, we get ATC.
Yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. That was definitely a challenge. We will probably be back tomorrow night to do something a little bit different, so do check back. Take care, God bless, and see you soon. Bye.
Bye bye.